Hi guys, hope you're doing well. It's Aaron Intende, and today our topic is why US is not meant for you. And this topic in particular, it's saying US is not meant for you. Who is you? If you're out there and you're asking yourself, uh, should I go to US? Should I stay in my country? This might be the answer to you. Sit down, make a cup of coffee, make a cup of tea, and watch Aaron Intende. Why USA, America, Europe is not meant for you. I might, but in particular, I might say USA, but it might be Europe, it might be Asia, it might be Dubai, not meant for you. And these are the reasons. Please sit down and watch. Yes, and it's true. America might not be the right country for you or might not be the right place for you. Why am I saying this? If you doing well in your country, you are a doctor, businessman, minister, you are rich. USA is for people who want to earn a living, asylum seekers, them looking for a higher standard of living, like papers, USA papers, opportunities to travel around the world. So what I'm meaning, if you're rich in your country, if you're a doctor, if you're earning good money, some doctors in our countries are not earning the way we are earning here. We're doing any normal job, not even professional job. We earn even more than them. But if you're in your country, at least you're earning and having a better life, far beyond the uh, medium income earners, far beyond the lower income earners in your country. Please just stay in your country. USA is not meant for you. I'm telling you this because when you come here, you realize you'll start missing the life back home, the life you used to be, the career you used to have. It's better you live in your country. If you're rich, stay in your country. Unless you are seeking for adventure, that is all right. But if you're a kind of person who's rich, please stay in your country. If you're not a dream seeker, if you're not a dream seeker, USA is not meant for you. If you don't have passion to travel, if you don't have dreams like to study from abroad, live a life, or a life to become an American, USA is not meant for you. That's why I've said if you're not a dream seeker, USA is not meant for you. If you come here, you have to stay on your dreams. Come here to study. Come here to live a life, become an American. Travel. Another point, this is that point, if it's not your dream to come to USA, you might not love it here. Some of you are biased. Some Muslim friends, some Asians, some Africans, some blacks are biased. USA is not meant for you. For example, Akon himself, he said, USA is not meant for blacks. As you can see, there are some black people who are here in America and they don't feel like this is their, they don't feel like they have the freedom which they should be having. So that's why I'm saying USA is not meant for if you feel like you cannot fit in this kind of community, living with the kind of criticism, segregations, hard work. USA is not meant for you. You rather stay in your country. So when you come here, expect to be, uh, for example, expect racism. And the USA is not the only country having racism. Even in our home countries, we have racism of other kinds. So the fourth point is If you're not hardworking, people who don't want to work, lazy people, life in US is expensive. You have to deal with things like rent, buying groceries. No one will take care of you. If you don't work, you end up homeless. If you don't work, you end up homeless, guys. If you cannot rent, here everything is renting, rent, unless you want to live in homeless people's homes, because there is several apartments around for homeless people who don't have where to sleep. So if you don't want to work, if you're not a hardworking person, please, because here we sleep knowing I have to pay mobile bills, uh, I have to pay credit cards. We use credit and we pay back the credits we use. You pay for your vehicle. Some of you are, some of the people here, some of us, we having, uh, for example, we took a car loan. So we are paying loans. You might see the life we are living is luxury life. We're having good cars. We're having nice mobiles. We are paying loans, mobile loans, car loans, house loans. People are owning houses here and they're paying monthly. Whereas you're there seated, you're thinking, oh, he bought a new house in America. Nah. He's having loans. He's paying up that mortgage. So another thing, if you're not adaptive to new culture, like waking up early in the morning, being on time, learning English, uh, driving culture, hardworking culture. If you're not adapted to this kind of culture, as I've said, like waking up early in the morning, man, you're gonna be sacked from work. If you're not in that kind of culture, even in relationships, people expect you to call, communicate. Here, it's a life of waking up early in the morning and you go for your goals. Wake up early in the morning, go to work. If you don't wake up early in the morning, you go to work, your boss is gonna call you like, man, you're not working according to your what? Capability. Then my sixth point, I would say, if you are a wrongdoer, you're a drug abuser, you're a shoplifter, scammer, man, you will end up to prison. US is not meant for you. However much is here, but remember here there is a lot of intelligence. And if you are a wrongdoer, you might end up in jail. The other thing I want to talk about four more things. If you cannot speak English or Spanish, why am I emphasizing English or Spanish? Because these are the common languages people are speaking here. English, Spanish. There is also French, but here in America, America is not like Canada. Canada, there is French. You will go to a particular place and they speak mostly French. Here, there is English and Spanish. There is many people from Mexico, from Venezuela, from Caribbean. So they know English or Spanish. Other thing I want to talk about, if you don't want to drive, please, America is meant for people who drive. If you come here, you be willing to learn and start driving, because here when you drive, you spend less, you go to work, it helps you. If you come here and you get into driving, it's very easy to get jobs. Most jobs here, they want to know, do you have a driver's license? And here in America, driver's license is an identification. So if you don't want to drive, you're not gonna get an identification card. So you get what I'm saying. If you don't want to drive, you don't have an ID. And in America, you have to get that ID. Wherever you go, they ask for that ID. It doesn't matter you have passport, you have a green card, but when you reach here, you have to get the ID, identification, and that is a driver's license. Then if you cannot stand up for your own, if you cannot stand up for your own, here, America, they say every man for himself. So if you cannot stand up for yourself, my brother, my sister, America is not meant for you. They're gonna step on you and you're gonna shut up. Here, people talk. Even you go talk to your boss. Like, my boss, I don't like what you've done. You go talk to your boss, and your boss will be there to listen. Stand up for yourself. People respect when you, they respect you when you stand up for yourself. And the most last point is technology. If you hate technology, my brother, technology here, it runs everything. Smartphone. Here, everything is done on smartphone, on laptop. Even searching for a job, you get it online. Even making an appointment for doctor, online. Everything online. Calls. You cannot just step up in person. In person. Even buying groceries. You have to do it on phone. Online. Getting jobs. Commuting here. Commuting. You get your phone, you put in Google where you're going. You commute. You move from one place to another. You have to get a phone. Even Uber. Payment systems, the technology here, if they don't hold cash, they don't hold cash. They use a system. They use cards, the debit cards, credit cards, Visa cards. They use cards. If you don't have that card, sometimes you have to have a smart mobile, which is having the technology where you can pay using your smartphones. Guys, those are my points why you shouldn't come to America. And you, if you are not able to stand up for these kind of points, man, coming to America will be miserable for you. I've had many people who came to America and they had to leave America. There are those who came to America and lived here for so long and achieved and went back. But there are those who came here and adapting to the way of life here was hard for them. The weather was hard for them, so they had to leave. A mother of two kids came here and said she could not live in America. She could not live upon the life she wanted. There are so many reasons. Some of them were rich in their country. So when they came here, they felt like they are beggars. They are on their ground, like they turned into beggars. Because when you come to America, you have to understand one thing. It doesn't matter what you do in your country. When you come here, you start afresh. That's the most hard part. That's why this kind of family had to leave and go back to Kenya. Because in Kenya, they had it all. They had their businesses, they had their stuff going on, their own school. So living here, you rather go back and live in your country because you're rich. You're not going to stay here hard working, yet in your country you have it all. So guys, those are my points. Thank you for watching and always stay on my channel. I'm Aaron Intende. Share with somebody and put a like. Thank you so much. Bye bye.